How are you? How are you, greenies? I'm currently driving. I'm here down south, and I thought I'm gonna be relaxed after a month of studying. I just finished my academics, and since I think I've mentioned about SDG for quality of education, so I'm continuing my GS, or I'm currently enrolled in my graduate school. So I'm actually very happy with that because I just finished my academics a weekend ago. So I'm really very happy. So I decided, and I'm gonna make this continuous because I don't have time to, create a lot of pauses. But I'm going to provide you a lot of insights on where I am. I'm in South Superhighway, and I think I was already able to provide you some information on what they're doing with South Superhighway. And every time I come home since this year, I come home here in Laguna, south of Manila. And before I used to enjoy going here in this space because there are a lot of trees and it's so relaxing, and you can really feel that there are a lot of, greeneries. But today, literally today, I was like looking for that feeling of niceness in the environment and peace, and everything just became brown, and I don't know. They removed all the trees. I don't know if they know the values of the trees. Do you think they do? I am so sorry to be sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Tree. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to remind everyone again about, whatever they're doing here in South Superhighway. As I've mentioned a moment ago, I thought I'm going to be relaxed. I'm actually very anxious, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time of breathing because the trees are gone, And I'm right now here in Startle. I'm entering Startle, and the same thing that they're doing, they're freaking removing the trees. And these are fire trees, mango trees, fruit-bearing trees. Do they know the basic concept of photosynthesis? So I know what they're saying, that they're making things progressive and they're doing road expansion. But that's my point. Why are they doing road expansion, especially here in Startle, when in Startle, the middle part of the lanes are still humongously big? Why do they have to get it from the right side? Why can't they expand the road from the inside? That's number one. Number two, why can't they promote a more strategic process, which is what we call mass transportation? We are experiencing tons and tons of new cars, and of course cars made from China, which are definitely below standard. Sorry, I have to be very frank with that. And what? More CO2, more burning of the fossil fuels, more excretion of CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. Amazing, huh? amazing. Do you know that there are about 1.5 million registered vehicles only in the NCR? Only here. Only here. And there will be more by 5 to 10 years from now. And expanding the roads, it's definitely not the solution. Mass transportation. But you know, guys, why? Why these people are expanding the roads? They are gunning for road expansion because when the budget is actually from the government expanding all these roads, repairing all these roads very, very soon, like after 3-4 years, they're going to repair it, then there's another budget. Sacrificing the trees for their own motives. I don't know when greed is going to stop in this country. I'm really pissed. I'm sorry. I'm just pissed. Like, and I feel helpless. You know, I feel helpless saying all these things and landing on deaf, you know, deaf ears. I don't know. I don't know the future of this country. People are, you know, voting for non-sustainable leaders, and the only thing that they wanted is what? To secure their own pockets. They don't really care. If they care, oh my God, the first thing that they will think about is how people will be sustained. And this is not sustainable. Definitely not. The last time I went home was I think more than a month and a half ago, and some of the trees were still being cut. Now they're all cut. Some of the trees were back there still alive. Now it's gone, and I'm like, it's too wide and it's too warm. Never changed. The temperature there was 34. It's still 34 now. I'm here in Startle. Now it's 32. It went down by 2 degrees. Why? Because of the trees. And if you're gonna remove the trees, definitely it'll be warmer here. I don't know why people can't understand that. We need to breathe. Oxygen comes from trees. Don't you know that? And if you keep on removing and there's a lot of excretion from the vehicles of CO2, what are you doing? DPWH and DNR, are you what? Jesus H. Christ. And don't tell me you're going to transfer the trees to another space, because we don't need the trees in another space. You're gonna, what, 1:10 trees? Where? Where are you gonna plant? Jesus Christ, you know, like, we need the trees here, where the volume of the vehicles are. Come on. That was from 34 degrees in Manila, and here in the Startle it's 31 degrees. 3 degrees now that it went down, and it's all because of the trees. Why can people understand that? I don't know. In other countries, trees are being, used as shields, part of buildings. There was just a video I saw in Germany that's being, constructed, and I think it's done by now. In other countries, they do not cut trees in the highways. They even put, protection for the trees. And here in the Philippines, it's a fact. If people from that part of the agency of the government is really concerned with the benefits that, the Filipinos will have to receive from the trees, the benefits from the trees, then they will protect the trees instead of cutting them. Mass transportation. Not slaughtering all the trees here. Mass transportation. Exactly. Why the trees are being cut. For road expansion. Jesus Christ, 20-year-old trees. Now Startle too. They're cutting the trees in Startle. They're not stopping. They just there's their green field. No more greens because they're cutting it. Look, everything's being cut. The trees are gone.